Golf Central on YouTube, brought to you by TaylorMade.
You know, I just grinded really hard. I had to make some clutch par saves early on in both rounds, and I was able to make them. I'm really seeing the line good on the greens. I committed to, you know, sort of a warm-up plan this week on the practice screen, and it's starting to pay off, so I've putted really well so far.
Yeah, I'd say with a 50-footer, beautifully done. What exactly were you fine-tuning on the greens?
Just staying in my posture, you know, kind of staying balanced over the putt and keeping my head down. Just simple basics that have always worked for me, and over the course of 30 weeks a year, it's easy to get off sometimes.
Putter's definitely in a better spot. Hit good putts out there. I feel like 15, 16, I missed 2 there, but it was more of a mental thing of where I was standing versus what the putt was going to do. It was very flat. It was hard to trust the break. So I couldn't get myself to hit the one on 15, and on 16 I hit a good putt, just missed there. But yeah, it's been nice to see some putts go in. These greens are about as good as they get. So it's been nice to kind of have them stay on the softer side and make it very playable when you're driving in the fairway, and because this golf course can get pretty interesting if it stays dry and firms up. But I don't know if we're going to be able to get that this week with the storms we've had and what we may see today, tomorrow. But I'd like to see it dry out if we can.
I just putted bad. It wasn't really anything other than that. I felt stress-free, other than, you know, just missing some short ones. Some of on the back nine they felt good. They were just missing, and on the front they just weren't good putts.
When you go through a round like this where you battle, can you take something for that going forward? I mean, as you sort of work your way back, is there something you can take?
I mean, I'm just pleased I hit it well. It's fine. I'll be just fine. I wouldn't worry.
Typically, when you see somebody who's misreading putts that much, they're either having a real hard time with their start line, or they're thinking of a lot of technical issues with their strokes such that they cannot pay attention to the nuances of breaks. When you see great putters, or when you hear people talk about great putters, inevitably they'll talk about what great green readers they are. That's because most great putters have long ago put thinking about mechanics to bed, such that they can pay full attention to all the nuances on a green. They can pay attention to their body chemistry and match it to the speed of the green. They can pay attention to the grain, the setting sun, the wind, slope, all kinds of things factor in, or need to be factored in when you're considering the line of the putt. But recently, Brooks Koepka has had some struggles with his putting. He's gone to Phil Kenyon, who is a familiar figure in the world of professional golf on the putting greens, has a huge stable of students. No doubt he knows a lot about putting, but he's a very technical putting coach. And often when I see players switch to Phil Kenyon, they struggle on the greens, and especially early. And this is a particular instance where I think he was overcome with mechanics such that he couldn't pay attention to the read. So just something to look forward to or to watch as this week progresses.
Well, and after a last-minute session with Phil Kenyon on Wednesday this week, he's back with him today. This was after his round. For about 90 minutes, he was out on that practice putting green with Phil Kenyon and his other coach, Claude Harmon. So, said today he simply just couldn't see the line, as Brandel was referring to, didn't feel comfortable at all on putts inside 5 feet. 9 strokes worse today, 62 yesterday, 71 today, has him 4 back at the halfway stage. The LPGA are there this week for the inaugural edition of their Drive On Championship. It is a 54-hole event that signals their return to competition after the COVID-19 outbreak. 4 of the top 10 players are in the field, so let's get to opening round highlights. And we start with Hayley Moore, a rookie on the LPGA Tour this year. Nice to see her being able to play at long last. It's been a frustrating start to her LPGA Tour career.
Yes, but in the break, in the lockdown, she won 3 times on the Cactus Tour, one of those by 9 shots. So she's managed to keep her game pretty sharp, and her touch as well. What a putt that is. Some 60, 70 feet with 20 feet of break. Way to go.
Unbelievable. Even past 72 for her today. Carlota Ciganda here from the fairway at 13.
Yeah, obviously, your judgment's never going to be quite as sharp as you would think when the ball's well, or the whole location is well above your feet, but you wouldn't know it there. Well judged.
Practically perfect. 2 under 70 for her. Lydia Ko, who told us she's now been working with Sean Foley recently. This is her at 14.
And nice little bump and run here. Pretty simple. You can tell she's got a lot of confidence in her short game because a number of people would have putted that.
A 3 under 69 for her. What about the world number 4, Danielle Kang? She started on the back, so this is her 9th hole of the day at 18.
Yeah, before the lockdown, she'd played twice and played well, such that her scoring average was 68.88, and she's picking up right where she left off.
Yeah, that was a nice birdie. 3 under on her first 9 holes when she made the turn. Now a long look at birdie here at 2.
Yeah, she was 3rd at the last event before the lockdown, but the touch is still there.
Bogey free, 6 under 66 for her today. What a good return it was for Danielle Kang. Still a couple of rounds to go. There is Lydia Ko as well. Says that Sean Foley didn't see all that much she wants to change in her swing, and she is, as we know, a former world number 1 herself. So plenty of action taking place there. We'll look forward to watching more tomorrow and through the weekend. The European Tour's UK swing continues this week with the Hero Open at Forest of Arden Marriott Hotel and Country Club in Birmingham, England. Let's show you what happened on Friday. And we start with Thomas Dietrich here at the 12th, his 2nd into the par 5.
Really talented young player from Belgium who has the record for the widest margin of victory on the Challenge Tour of 12 strokes. And seeing exactly why he's not afraid to take a little risk here or there. That would be less than 10 feet per eagle, which he would 2-putt.
Yeah, he would miss that, but would birdie. Second round 67. It was a good day for Sam Horsfield. That was a birdie for him at 10. Second round 63 put him in a share of the lead. He sure knows how to go low, and he was sharing the lead with Garcia Rodriguez, who was up there for the 2nd straight day. Looks like he enjoyed that one. Long look at the 18th hole. Second round 69 for him. So those two are on top, 13 under par. Dietrich is 3 behind, alone in 2nd at 10 under. And there is Miguel Angel Jimenez, still very much in the mix in his 707th start on the European Tour. So here is what we have on tap on Golf Channel tomorrow. You can watch 3rd round coverage from the Hero Open, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. 12 p.m. Eastern, we'll join the World Golf Championship, FedEx St. Jude Invitational. 2 p.m. the PGA Tour Champions, 4:30 the LPGA Tour, and the Barracuda will be here at 7 o'clock Eastern, and we'll wrap it all up on post-game afterwards. Looking forward to it, Brandel. And what do you expect from moving day at the WGC?
You know, I just get a kick out of Brendon Todd. He reminds me, and this is going way back, probably before you were paying much attention to golf. In 1990, there was a fellow by the name of Wayne Levy, who only had 5 top 10s that entire year, and 4 of them were victories. Brendon Todd's only had 3 top 10s this year. 2 of those are victories. Wayne Levy had missed 9 cuts in 1990. 4 victories. He's missed 6 cuts, Brendon Todd has, 2 victories. So it is a matter of how good you are when you're good. And when he's good, he's hard to beat, even though he's near the bottom of the ranking in distance off of the tee. But it doesn't seem to matter when he gets the putter in his hands.
Well, he is our leader going into the 3rd round. We are looking forward to that coverage and all the rest of it tomorrow here on Golf Channel.